My digital identity is a product of the social and technological context in which I live, and that hundreds of millions of people use these social media outlets. And so the fact that there's movie reviewers like so many is because of technology and how it's made it possible for anyone to post anything on the internet, which means that people like me who are film fans who have not gone to film school can review movies and share it with thousands of people. And that's incredible for me. Probably annoying for some people because some people don't like critics. But in all fairness, you don't have to agree with critics. You can just have different opinion. But most people don't realize that they think that critics are supposed to agree with them, with your opinion of what they thought of a movie. It's hard to do that because there's a lot of different opinions. And in our culture, there's a self-reflexive nature of sharing. And basically, what it's saying is, in the article that we had to read, is that we share things and affects how we're seen by the reception that we receive. For example, if a little kid does something and you say no, that's bad, and you fuss at them, they're going to learn that's bad to you and be worried about getting in trouble if they do it again. Whereas if you say it's good, they expect a reward. Similarly, on Facebook and Twitter, when people retweet, share, like, love, whatever you want to call it, wow, all that stuff, it makes you feel a sense of accomplishment when the people receive what you've done well, especially with my posts. When people give me positive feedback, it makes me feel really good. But at the same time, the negative feedback makes me feel bad. But if I stand by what I say and I write something fair-minded that says we can both have different opinions without insulting each other, it makes them reveals that they're the people being rude, and also allows me to to say, let's be respectful here. Let's meet in the middle here. Let's not insult each other. And I like to do that because I've had people swear at me for my movie reviews before and my posts, such as 7 Reasons Why Ant-Man's Overrated and the Huntsman Winter's War review. And also, online identity is like a performance because some people are sharing their pictures and just trying to keep up with each other. Like, oh, my friend got engaged, so I should get engaged. Or my friend's getting married, so I need to get married soon. Oh my gosh, I don't have a serious relationship, and they're getting married. If they're getting married, I should be married. And if they have a baby, oh my gosh, I don't even have a boyfriend. Some girls say, and some guys say, I don't even have a girlfriend. And this person's having a baby. So you have to remember that is that online identity, people are trying to make themselves look the best that they are and try to look like they have things together, and they tend to hide the parts of themselves that are struggling with things unless they write a written post, and even then you're just writing about it, which is not as powerful as the fact that the pictures on most people's Facebook pages are of people smiling. There's some people, I know this is unknown to most people don't smile all the time. So in a way, digital identity is very much a performance, and for me it's like a performance because I'm trying to get people to hear my opinion and to like it or to at least respect it. And it's hard to do that because you have to craft what you're saying so you don't offend people, but so that you say what you believe and you stand for what you stand for. And with Facebook, my identity is like performance in that I just express myself as an uncle, as a boyfriend, and generally I avoid the other parts because I just don't really want to share everything with everybody. And my behavior is different when it's public in that online I don't post swearing because swearing is permanent on online, and so it's not something I want to be known for with my digital identity. I don't want to swear and cuss people out. Like one of my cousins does that. He posts and when he complains, he's like, "Well, blank, 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 blank," and yeah, he claims to be a good Christian, but he's cussing people out and saying, "This person's good. I want to have sex with that person." Blah 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 all the time. And so I try to keep my behavior the way that I would try to behave around other people the way I want to be perceived, which is also who I am. I care about how people think about me because I'm pretty sensitive to that, and I try to be who I am. And I'm a people pleaser, unfortunately, and I am a compromiser, and I try to do what's right to make people happy. And one behavior thing I do different when it's in public is, like for example, when I'm just by myself, I'll do whatever I want. But in public, or if I'm exhausted or I feel down, I try to hide it. But that's because I don't want people judging me, saying, "Oh, that person looks depressed." But at the same time, someone might comfort me. Uh, like one time I was in a wreck, and there's a woman there who just happened to be there, and she helped comfort me when I was in a big panic mode for hours, and she helped comfort me and calm me down. As far as how my digital identity affects my sense of who I am, as Ref Man Movie Max is a part of me, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to give that up because I need to make money to be able to marry my girlfriend and everything. And I love movie reviewing, but unless they pay me, I really can't afford to be Ref Mad Movie Max for much longer. Uh, and I like the way that people share and like things that I have on Facebook, and that's wonderful. And I like that positive reception. And I like getting people riled up on red carpet refs and making them upset and getting thousands of views. It makes me feel like I matter to other people, but the people that matter the most to me are my family and my girlfriend and my nephews. At the end of the day, if I quit Facebook and Twitter and the red carpet refs and I was just with them, I'd be happy. I just want to be with them and make their lives better and find my own way. So it affects me, but at the same time, I care more about what happens when I'm not online than when I'm online. But when I'm online, I'm very conscious of being watched, like the panopticon concept, and I try my best to be well behaved and well reasoned and fair minded.